Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Hijos de puta.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Yo qué coño sé. Ni siquiera lo sabía.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause?
Max ha estado tan borracho y
Then I
tan
need you to check something out for me.
colocado.
What?
That incident at the favela today.
No sabía ni siquiera si había
Some of
estado
my
con el tío
officers
ese
say
en
a bus drove off some captives,
la
Yeah,
academia.
I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed him off to the paramilitary death squads. The,
Crash Preto.
right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel.
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Coño, lo que pesa. Mira cómo se ha movido el coche.
I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Creo que me voy a ir en breves ya a sobar, ¿eh? Como mañana quiero despertarme muy pronto. Desayunar tranquilo, ducharme.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had got...
Voy a mear y a lo mejor 20 minutitos más o por ahí y me voy. O menos. Let's go. Lanzacohetes dorado. FMP. GS dorado. Por cierto, he puesto en el canal. Ahora que me he acordado. Que no, que luego lo cojo esto y luego así. He puesto esto, ¿vale? He puesto... Coño, esto, ¿vale? Calla, imbécil de mierda. He puesto... Coño, esto, ¿vale? Calla, imbécil de mierda. Esto. He puesto los juegos que me gustaría jugar en stream. Aunque este, por ejemplo, ya estoy jugando. Y estos los que he jugado, he completado o no he completado, ¿vale? Entonces, por ejemplo, el otro día me dijeron el Miss Survival, me lo he apuntado aquí. Todas las sugerencias que me hagáis, ya sea por el chat o incluso por aquí, por el Discord del canal. Que por cierto, hice el código Discord. Vale. Creé en el Discord está lo mismo, igual. Y hay un canal que se llama Sugerencias de Juegos. Ahí, aparte de yo poner los juegos que estoy jugando, los que quiero jugar y tal, también pondré sugerencias de la gente. También podéis vosotros poner algún mensajillo ahí. Si no estoy en directo o lo que sea. Oye, mira, este juego está guay. Lo que sea. Os doy esa opción. También, ¿qué más decir aparte de esto? No sé si he hecho algo más. Creo que no he hecho nada más para el canal. Por ahora no. Estoy a poco de pensar ya en un sorteo. Pero bueno, eso lo veremos la semana que viene. La semana que viene, casi al final de semana. Me gustaría intentar hacer un sorteo de lo que sea, tío, que sea una mierda, algo. Voy a sortear una colección de pedos míos en audios. Que vas coña, ¿eh? Pero estaría guay, ¿eh? Y no es la primera vez que tengo yo una colección de pedos. Lo siento, soy un guarro.
Pra caralho, tá cheio de chope. Ah, meu boi.
Caralho, caralho, están tirando los muertos al caralho.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it. Oof-ay. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
No se puede abrir, ¿no? Porque no hay ningún... No. Me da la sensación de que he empujado sin querer el armario.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Por cierto, ¿en qué capítulo estoy? ¿Se puede saber? Retos. Ah, mira. Ah, coño, aquí retos. Progreso. Entonces... Ah, amigo. Hostia, hostia. La paranoia.
O que você não tá fazendo?
¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Cuál tiene más balas? Puta idea, ¿verdad?
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Bueno, iba a ir con esta por si acaso no me habían visto. Fuck. Me gustaría tirarme para adelante, ¿sabes? No sé si puedo hacerlo.
Está com medo? Fica de avisão! Preciso de ajuda aqui! Troca! É só uma bala e nada mais!
Vaya hostia me da. Pa. Pam. Voy a quitarme la linterna, que me lo está dando por culo. Oh shit. Esquiva esa bala. Ya estaba viendo y digo, joder. Obligatorio el uso de capacete. Ya sabéis lo que hay que hacer, usar el capacete. Qué malo, tío. O sea, he tenido la oportunidad. He aprovechado y me he cargado los dos antes de darle al último. Al menos aprovechar la última bala para eso. ¿No puedo subir? Vale.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
Ha reventado. Y yo como le hago un ataque cuerpo a cuerpo. Como me ha hecho él. 500 bajas durante el salto con disparo.
Where those bastards were going, they wouldn't need medication.
Fucking bastards.
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
Espera, antes de nada. Por si acaso. Bueno, tampoco ha sido muy espectacular la explosión, ¿eh?
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Lanzacohetes dorado.
Ufe. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Madre mía.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare.
No sé, no con lo que era Serrano, me parecen todos iguales.
Sent me into. I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Fuck. Se me ha movido, tío. Creo que este arma no me gusta mucho. Qué cagada, tío. Cagadísima. Porque me he estampado ahí y me he quitado vida porque sí, macho. Por aquí no hay nadie más, ¿no? ¿O sí? Todavía no sé quién me está hablando, tío. Está chillando a alguien. Vale, esto. Fuck. Eso es. Romperme los cristales que ahora mismo no sé dónde estáis cada uno. Solo oigo chillidos de gente. Y ahora mismo no tengo ni puta idea de dónde están. Además, estoy escuchando los disparos y no veo nada. Está disparando el tío ahí, él solo. Vaya aim tiene ese pavo, chaval. Ha salido más todo el melón. El cerdaco.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Yo puedo coger esta también. ¿O no? No, esta mejor. Toca, Max.
There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
Ole, chulo. Pues venga. ¿Qué hace?
What the fuck is going on here? How much do you want? What have you been doing? I am a doctor. I help people. What have you been doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho!
Caralho!
Caralho! Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus. E aí, doutor?
Adele.
All Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolição meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Que tiene pinta de haber un tiroteo espectacular. Pero no sé cuándo van a salir los tíos a matarme. Pero tenía pinta de tiroteo. Había coberturas. Era un espacio grande. Hostia.
They had a fucking
Armería.
arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Área devoluta.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Alguém sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
Venga, voy para allá. Hola, ¿por qué no le doy? Mira, tío, tú tenías que estar muerto desde hace 50 años, desgraciado. No me jodas. Menudo hijo puta, tío. Anda, mira lo que me encontré aquí. No lo quiero para nada porque no voy a conseguir ni una. No, en todo caso sí me lo...
You can't unsee something, but you... Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something else. Were the Crash of Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor.
No sé si pillarme una AK esta. No, esto no. Esto es demasiado. Es too much. Ok. ¿Algo más? ¿Me puedo ir? Venga, me piro. Hay alguien más, ¿no? Fuck you.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Rodrigo Branco. Corre, corre, corre. Max Payne. Max Payne. Coloca, 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 coloca. Lo salto. Coloca, 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 coloca. Uy, perdón. Coño, quita. ¿Aquí qué hay? Nada. Sí, 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 más.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
¿Le ha dado al botón?
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Nevis.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
A tomar por culo. Hostias. Aquí supone que hay un logro que es consigue un disparo a la cabeza durante los temblores del tejado, creo que era. Y esto es lo más parecido al temblores de tejado. Fuck. Pero tío, ¿y ese tío qué le pasa? Le he echado balas. ¿Cómo se le mata al tío ese si va full armadura? ¿Va full armadura? Si es que aunque le dé en la cara, le dé en lo que sea. No puedo matar. Mátame. No te puedo matar. Se supone que... A ver, vamos a ver. Tampoco... las gafas no te protegen de todo. O sea, que a mí no me jodas. Macho, yo no sé. Estoy flipando con este tío. Es Hulk. Es Hulk. Estoy viendo a ver si le puedo dar en la... Madre mía. No sé qué tengo que hacer. Le estoy intentando... No sé si es que es una esponja de balas y ya está. Es una esponja de balas, se ve. Tío, si le quita hasta el puto casco, colega. ¿Qué más quieres que le haga? Si le estoy dando en la puta mente, tío. En la puta cabeza, colega. Es que me la suda, tío, que tenga armaduras. Y es que ya le da la cabeza. Ya no sé qué más quiere que le dé. Pero si es que no puedo, tío. Más en la puta cabeza, más disparos. No puedo darle más disparos en la cabeza. No se le pueden dar más. Hijo de puta, muérete, desgraciado. Me cago en todos estos putos muertos.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
Dios.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Listen, now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Sure.
you.
Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
Tirin. Vale, ya la próxima vez que me deje moverme, se acabó. Me voy al catre. Capítulo 13.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there, it wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the UFE. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course. A weapons dealer, a murderer, this was known. A dealer in human organs, this wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
Creative.
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Max Payne.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, se fudeu! Meu conta eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, dá uma lição nele.
Hostia, hasta que pueda moverme y pueda... No sé si dejarlo ya.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo mesmo aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, cara! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! E eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão. Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou.
Valeu, amigo.
Nada, paliza. La paliza.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Nada.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Nada, le tiro a este y ya está. Y me voy.